Welcome back. This is Doc Favors here. As always, it is a joy to be with you all. I want to take time to share and talk to you today about focus and staying focused. How do you stay focused? And I believe if you really grab hold to this lesson I'm getting ready to share with you, it's going to help you at least realize what's been happening, what to do about it. So let's get right into it. Now, this lesson came from me. I was teaching a leadership lesson actually, and we were talking about their ability to pay attention and to stay focused, obviously. And I began to show them a concept, about going to the cloud. And one of them said, Doc, that would be a great lesson. And so I'm taking their advice and I'm doing that lesson here on YouTube. And so let me just share this piece right here. We're going to go to the tower, go to the whiteboard, because I like using this tool now. For those of you all who are interested in learning how to set this up and how we're going through our scenes, I got my other camera set up just to show you what it looks like behind the scenes. I'm in my home office right here, guys, and I want you to see my setup. I'm running a system here right in front of me. Then I have my PowerPoint over here, my things I'm teaching from, have my internet and things of that nature over to the side. And it gives me the ability to flow through all of my scenes, and it's just a great piece. And so even if I'm got a PowerPoint over here, I got that right there. I have this scene here, of course. I have my website scene over there that you can go through and we look at that, the new challenges up, register today. I'll leave a link down below. But then we go here. So when I'm teaching, this allows me to teach our clients online and in person. We had a great time at the Elevate conference, and I was able to show them how to use and set this whole system up. Very inexpensive, guys, but it gives a more deeper interaction and a deeper connection when you're presenting information and sharing with people. And so let's get to this, you all. When you're talking and you are sharing with the people, first of all, it's important to know that there are three ways that people really gather this information. And you talk about they use their sight, they use their hears, and then it's the feeling. Okay. So you have sight, mm, you have the sight, you have the hearing, and then you have the feeling portion. Now, if you don't remember how this relates to the stick person, you can go back and look at the video, one video I did before, and I'll show you how all this works together with your mindset and your subconscious, yeah, conscious and subconscious mind. All right, but for now, when people see things, like right now, you're looking at me do this. When people see it, they get a deeper connection. When people hear, now you're hearing me. When they hear it, they get a more deeper connection. So much so that when they can see it and hear it, then they can feel it. And, especially when you're talking about sales and in business, you all, people don't necessarily buy what they want all the time or buy what they need. Sometimes they buy what they feel, should I say that? So great salesmen know, salesperson, salesmen and women, they know how to tap into the emotion of the client and without doing it immorally. So for me, remember, selling is just helping people get what they already want. That's how I can do it ethically and morally without sounding salesy or pushy or coercive, okay? Now, when it relates to staying focused, in order to really get people to stay focused, you want to try to have all three of these going on. You want to provide visuals, you're speaking, that's audio, but then you want to be able to tap into the emotion, the feeling, to get them excited about the results that they can get, not what you're selling. Okay? And I don't want to make this about selling because this is about focus and how to stay focused. So now that you understand to see, hear, and feel, those three senses, see, hear, feel. When you're in the presentation piece and you have people listening to you, I want you to look at this diagram right here. I'm gonna draw it right here. Okay, you can see that. Now, what does that represent? This represents an attention span. Y'all gonna love this. Now, watch this. Let's say this line represents the frequency of me speaking to you on. It's a frequency. And I'm speaking. And these lines here, you're listening. All the straight plateaus, you're listening, you're paying attention, you're focusing, you're listening here, you're listening here, and you're listening. But notice how in the middle of that, there are breaks to where it is you go up and go somewhere else. You listen, then you go off and daydream, and you go somewhere else. You listen, then you go somewhere else. You listen for a little bit, then you go somewhere else. You go somewhere else. You go somewhere else and stay up here, go somewhere else. And what we call this, ladies and gentlemen, is this is what we call the cloud. So when you're listening and you're talking to people, let me just keep it here. I'm talking, people are listening. If I say something that resonates in this point here, they go and start daydreaming and using their imagination to fantasize or to vision what I just talked about. But while I'm still talking, they're up in the cloud. So they're missing all this until they come back down and get back focused. Y'all see that? It's so good, right? You keep teaching, keep talking. Then they go to the cloud. Now, for those who really understand about paying attention, they can realize they daydream and they get back down from the cloud and stay focused and they just write little notes. Okay, that was a good point. I'm gonna go back and study that at this timestamp. Let's say these dots mean timestamps. Ooh, and this timestamp, ooh, that was good. So I'm gonna listen at them and go back and ooh, do that and do that. Ooh, this was a good one here. So I'm gonna go down and I'm gonna check out that and listen at that timestamp, listen at that. That's why the audios are so very important to get the replays. You see? But some people are smart. They don't allow you to get to the replay. So now you got to try to hurry up and get everything. So when it comes to focusing, ladies and gentlemen, you want to teach yourself and train yourself how to stay out the cloud. How to stay out the cloud. And what does that mean? When you say, how do I stay out of this cloud piece? Minimize your daydreaming and your ability to envision and to imagine. Great nation, imagination, one of the greatest nations on the planet. But you got to do it in the right time. So we have focused and intentional dreaming and vision sessions. Oh man, y'all ain't ready for this. We have time where we focus on nothing but dreaming and vision sessions based upon the information. So that means if I get something, I'm always, when I'm doing speeches or I'm sharing with people, the ones who really get it are the ones who ask, is there a replay? Can we record this? Can we take a screenshot? Yes, this is why I also do things on YouTube for you all because this is my way of giving back. This is my way of putting information and content out there that you can watch over and over again. So then at one point timestamp, you're gonna say, I'm gonna go listen to that. So right now you say, well, those dreaming and vision exercises, what do those look like? Y'all, these dreaming exercises and vision exercises are nothing but you setting a goal and understanding where you want to be. So if you're here and you set a goal here, you know you got to go up on certain levels to get there. So you envision yourself up here. You have a dreaming session, a vision session. And in order to make it more real, remember, you got to have those three things. Wait a minute. What three things? I'm going to put it right here, y'all. Y'all stay with me. I'm finna go. What three things you want to be able to hear, see, and feel? So sometimes I want to go feel the car. So when I start getting, for example, when I start getting into cabriolets, which are convertibles, I would go to the dealerships and actually sit and test drive those cars, sit in them, feel them. So when I go back home and have my vision session, my dreaming session, it was more real because I could feel it. Then I noticed when I was in there, I'd take it for a test drive and I put all the windows up and I listen to the sounds that the car make. Y'all hear it? I listen, I hear. Then I take a picture with it so I could see myself in the vehicle. Y'all see? And that helps me focus on what I need to focus on, which is the end result, the goal, ultimate goal that I want. So when I'm in meetings with my mentors, I don't daydream about the lifestyle that they are teaching me that to have. I stay focused and dialed in to the frequency that they're on, voicing, taking notes, making markers, saying, okay, I need to focus on that. Go back and study that. Go back and study that. Then take the things that they gave me, bring them back into my vision sessions, my dream sessions, and then wash, rinse, and repeat. And that keeps me focused on the listener, on the presenter, knowing full well that I'm gonna go back and do my recap. I'm gonna go back and do my study. And guys, if you do this, this portion then becomes cyclical. So I'm not telling you to stay out the cloud. There's a time and place for the cloud, just not when you are in the midst of learning and taking instructions. You got to be focused and you got to dial in. So that means prioritize your dream sessions. Can y'all see that? Prioritize your dream sessions and your vision sessions. But when you're in the moment, like right now teaching, listen to the whole thing, stay focused. Then go back and listen to the lessons that I taught you of how to stay focused, how to dial in. It's in there. You can go back and timestamp it. And then once you have it, then intentionally create your cloud sessions. If you do that, you all, I'm telling you all, you'll start seeing yourself go to different levels. You'll start seeing yourself getting access because I'm going to tell you, a lot of things you want work on frequencies because everything is moving. That's why we named the program, ladies and gentlemen, Essential Movers, because we're moving. And it's important that you understand that if you look at something through a microscope and you see that they're moving, this mentorship membership right here, guys, what we call that? The leadership, business, and sales training delivered to your doorstep. It's moving. People who are essential, they understand that they are moving, guys. Okay. And these are some of the things that you get right there. Now, once again, I'm not trying to sell you this. I'm just showing you this because the best way to get the best price for this on my website, it is 5,000. Some people can go buy that. But the best way to get this, if you really want to partake in this and get the best deal, then you join me at the Monetize to 5-day challenge. Why? Why is that so important, guys? Because I'm introducing you to key concepts and frameworks that's going to let you know if this is a good fit for you. But I'm still giving you great conference grade content just like this that's going to help you. So if you walk away with something. But at the end of this 5-day challenge, I then make an executive decision and give you an offer that can position you so where you can get that same information at more than likely 40 to 50% off that price back there. I'm gonna tell you the truth. That helps us, helps me get you where you want to be, and it also helps me get to where I want to be. So it's a win-win for everyone. Okay. So anyway, if you're interested in that, I'll make sure I leave links down below. You can easily go to mikefavors.com. It's right there. Sign up for our next challenge. That is the best way to get the best deal. Now, if you can't wait for that challenge, then by all means, go to mikefavors.com and sign up. Everything is functioning over there. You'll get to the private Facebook group. It is do it. You got all access to everything. It drips to you. You got 52 lessons that we're building out. And at the time of doing this video, we are still in our beta group. We are in our 7th month. And it is amazing, guys. We got testimonials and all of that. But for today, this is how you stay focused. This is how you stay out the cloud, create and be intentional on it. And most important, understand that imagination is one of the greatest nations on the planet, but one of the worst nations is the nation of procrastination. Going up to the cloud at the wrong time can cause you to procrastinate because you are missing vital information. A lot of times when you go off on this cloud trip, you're missing the connector between each cloud. And then you got to go back and really do it. And this is why some people who go from conference to conference to conference, they got to keep going back because they don't went to a cloud and no one taught them how to focus. Okay. So that being said, this is Doc Favors, guys. Don't forget to leave your boy a comment. If something was said that encouraged you, that added value, consider hitting that subscribe button and turning that bell notification on, and definitely like the video and consider sharing it, guys. I'd really appreciate it. And last but not least, please leave a comment down below. I would love to hear from you all on how this content is helping you. That being said, until next time, you all, it's Doc Favors. I look forward to serving you, and we'll see you soon.